Hello, hello, everybody. So, hi, this is Lola. Didn't I put some in there for the description? So, I am popping on. That's gonna be the tag. I'm popping on because I was sitting here. Oh, is that what that is? Sorry, y'all. I'm popping on because I was sitting here and I just got done with one of my lives. So I wanted to come on real quick. Hey, John, how you doing? I wanted to come on real quick and talk to some people about what has been going on in my paparazzi life. So hello, hello. Come on in. Say hi. And say hi. Don't just peek in either. Hey, Monique. How are you? Nikki. Monique Harris. How you doing, darling? So come in, come in. Say hello. Don't be afraid. I won't bite. Hello, Martha. How are you? I won't bite. I won't bite. Amber. So come in real quick, y'all. I just wanted to talk about talk about some things real quick. It's just about paparazzi. Amber, can you see me? Can you hear me? Oh, okay. Thank you, ma'am. How you doing, James? Guys, I've been rubbing my eyes so much today. I know it's probably because of allergies. I done rubbed it and irritated it. Oh, it drives me crazy. So how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? It's after. I know it's like early in some spots. I forget that I'm on a little bit later. Eastern time is a little bit later. So. Hold on a minute here. I'm just putting some information here real quick. Oh, I thought I did. Hold on, y'all. So please come in. Say hello to me as you all come in. Say hello. Hey, darling. How are you, Kellyanne? How you doing? I think I'm a little sleepy, y'all. I'm up at the crack of dawn, and even though I'm retired, I'm up at the crack of dawn dealing with my kitties. Hey, Walter, how are you? Dealing with the kitties, and then I can't rest because I have other errands to do, working a business and stuff like that. You tired too? I am tired. That's what I said. I was like, why am I so tired? Oh my God. And I wanted to, if I had went upstairs, I wouldn't have came back. I did a quick live, and had I went upstairs, I wouldn't have came back downstairs. I set a goal for myself today to do it, and I said, let me go ahead and do it. And here I am. Okay, so I am just going ahead and I'm just coming on real quickly. Oh, okay. So I'm just coming on real quickly. I wanted to talk about my my up-to-date information about paparazzi. I am Lola Patterson, and I am an independent paparazzi consultant. I am now a premier director. Yay! Thanks to my team, Royalty of the Bling. I am the leader of Royalty of the Bling. I have a wonderful team who came out in full force to get us to premier director level before the end of the year. I am so hyped, or before the end of the month, I should say. I'm so hyped about that. I love them so much. Thank you. Yes, premier director. So I'm challenging my team, executive director, by the end of next month, and I need to have all them to be directors. At least. I need a team full of directors and Hey, Daphne! And executive directors. Okay? We can do it. Amber. Am I right? I get to, I know I'm going to have a directors, at least 2 directors, 3 directors by the end of next month. Hey, Angelique. Right? How are you? Pushing. No. We will do. Remember, we changed our mindset. We are going to do it. That's right. We are going to do it. You will be a director by the end of next month. At least a director. All right. So that's me in a nutshell, y'all. I am relentless with this because that's right. You will do. Because you know me, I'll be on your live like, hey, how you doing? So again, I'm fine. I am sitting here, just did a quick pop-up, and I wanted to come on real quick and talk to some folks about the opportunity. So if you all get in and share this live for me, I'd appreciate it. I really would. Hey, Clarence, how you doing, darling? So share. I have been rubbing at my eye so much now, I can hardly see out of it. So I wanted to talk to you guys because that's right. You know me. Listen, I love paparazzi and what I'm doing right now, y'all, because I started off like many of us in paparazzi as a customer. Okay, started off as a customer, and I had absolutely no thoughts of selling anything. Okay. I only thought I had at the time was to pass the bar exam. I was like, I need to pass the bar exam. And that was what I was focused on. Hey, Sue. How are you, beautiful? So yeah, that's what I was focused on about a year ago. My goal was the bar exam and what I'm going to do as far as, am I going to work as a consultant, as far as, as a legal consultant? Am I going to work in someone else's office? I was working for a large technological company, and that's because they cover the cost of law school and stuff like that, so it was really a good deal. And also, I love technology, so I was doing that, and about 2 or 3 years ago, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, for y'all, MS, and I think that just pinched a nerve with me. You know what I mean? I think that pinched a nerve with me because I instantly thought to myself, oh, I don't know why. I just felt like I had to do everything in a hurry. You know, I felt like everything had to be done in a hurry. So I did. I hurried up and started doing some things on my bucket list. And I still didn't, I thought to myself, I still didn't have anything in my life where that it was just fulfilling me. I felt like I was just completing everything for everybody else. When I went to law school, it was just really for me. I taught for a while. So I worked as, I don't even want to, my job history, I swear to God, because I get bored, right? I get bored, and so I changed a couple of times my careers. So, but it was always along the same line of doing the same thing. So when I decided to go ahead and finish school, and then take the test and everything like that, I still didn't find myself feeling happy because, you know, when you do these things, you have to have a quote unquote certain type of standard. You have to meet a certain type of standard when you're a part of these groups. And they bore me. You know, me, I like to do things on my own. I don't like people to tell me what to do. I never have, really. I don't like people to tell me what to do. I like to move about, move around. I don't like to stand still too long because I am a creative soul. I really am. I like art and different music and things like that. I'm one of those crystal hugging, sage burning type people, and that just was too cold for me, I think, in the end, when I think about it. So I wanted to find something to do that I felt like would give me variety. I didn't know what that was. I didn't know what that was. So being diagnosed with MS and then doing all of the mommy wife things, you know, the happy homemaker, Susie homemaker thing. I think it finally got to me, and I just pretty much fell into, you know, for those who know, I fell into a serious depression over the whole thing. And you know, the general thing is you're not supposed to be depressed, right? You're not supposed to be depressed because you're blessed and, you know, this and that. And, you know, don't get me wrong. I appreciate my life. I love my family. I love them, my boys and my husband. That wasn't it. You know, we still have to find something that's going to stoke our fire, right? And if you keep living by other people's norms or standards, you'll never find it. So I didn't realize that at the time because, of course, growing up, you're told to go to school, get a job, work your job, retire, and die. They didn't tell you the die part, but that's pretty much how it went. You know, you started, you worked, you know, you did your thing, you raised your family. Maybe you'll get a vacation here and there sometimes. And then you look up one day and you're tired and too old and too broke to do something else. So you just wait for the time to pass. Too many times I've seen that with family members and friends of families and things like that. And I said, absolutely not. I don't want that for myself. I don't want that for anybody. But again, we don't know different paths. We don't have different paths or know different ways of doing things because we've been indoctrinated to live a certain way because our parents, and so on. So I fell into this, you know, this depression. And when I get depressed, it's because I can't figure something out. Okay. I'm a pretty critical thinker. Thank you, Kellyanne. I'm a pretty critical thinker. And I'm also one of those people who try to make sense out of things. Like, you know, I like logic. You know, it has to make sense to me. So I'll ask questions and I'll, you know, research. I don't go by anybody's word. I really don't. I learned that a long time ago. You know, I don't care if 10 people say it, unless I see it and I've researched and I found out it's the truth. That's what I go by. And I think that's become, that was a part of me college. You know, I learned how to do that. I had a professor who, you know, always, and my grandmother, my mommy, who I miss so much, always said, think for yourself. Think for yourself. So, and do your research, do your own research. And I teach, hopefully I'm teaching my boys that, because I'm always, even if I tell them, even if I say it, if it's about, you know, work or something, we still gonna look it up together. Okay, so that's just a sidebar. So I always research things. I always look things up. And I try different things. Like I did work from home for a long time. I've been working from home for a long time. That was cool because I didn't like the trappings of, hey Trey, I didn't like the trappings of working in an office. I don't know what it is about a Libra, but for some reason we are, I don't want to say flighty, but it's just that we really get bored quickly. I mean, seriously, we just kind of like, okay, we just got to have our hands and everything, you know, because it's, I don't think we get bored. It's just that we have, oh, sorry, y'all. We have all this energy and we just kind of got to burn it off, and all these things going through our heads and things like that. So that's why I did so many career changes. I so I fell into this whole thing of, what do I do now? Okay, what do I do now? How do I do it? Yeah, is that what it is, Angelique? We're just kind of like all over the place, like, and it may seem like we all over the place to other people, but that's not it. It's just that we learn quickly, and once we learn it, we're over it. We're like, okay, next. We catch on quickly. Most of us catch on really quickly. I'm not going to talk about everybody, but all the Libras I know. Yes, we do. We get really bored easily. So, and Anthony, my husband, and I are both Libras. So we know each other well. It's kind of like we'll be sitting there looking at each other like, okay, now what do we do? So he gets me totally. So like if I'm telling him something, I'm like, oh gosh, she bored again. She gonna find. And so when I transition to different things, he's not even phased. He's just kind of like giving me that look like, oh, she doing something else. So I'm worse than he is. Yeah, right, exactly, Amber. See, and that's us. That's me, Angelique. Right now, I am like, we painted the house. I'm sorry. I have to change my decor outside. I'll sit there. I'll have to change the curtains and stuff on our porch. But yeah, we do. We keep it interesting. And see, like I said, both of us are Libras, and we are the type we will be sitting somewhere, sitting in the living room, looking at a movie, and we'll just go, okay, let's go for a drive or something. Let's go, and we'll end up driving to Columbus or something, an hour or two away, just to go get some pizza or something. Yeah, that's a Libra for you. But so we do our kids the same way. They're just kind of like, oh my God, they're both Capricorns. So anyway, I was, going back and forth, trying to figure out what my next move was going to be. And like I said, because I couldn't figure it out, I think that's part of, plus the MS. Oh yeah, you are, oh my God, Virgos. The women, now the men Virgo, the women Virgo I get along with famously. The men Virgos, I'm like, no, you're fine. The women Virgo, we get along. We are so similar. But a man Virgo, honey, y'all can have him. Hey, Yolanda. I'm like, what is wrong with these people? How are you? They are horrible, Angelique. And that's what threw me off, because one of my best friends in the world is a Virgo. So if I meet another one, I'm like, oh, they cool. All the women are cool, but the dudes are just, okay, guys, we read, oh my God, they horrible. And Libras love everybody. So I'm like, oh my God, you all, they are crazy. They crazy. So, and if we can't make sense of it, it's like, okay. And yeah, okay. So anyway, they just it just throws us off. They really throw us off balance. I'm sure, Kellyanne, I'm sure. I don't know what it is, but they throw me off balance so bad. Like I said, the women I'm cool with, because we are so similar. But the men, they throw me off balance really bad. So, it's like, oh, but that's okay. I can handle them. Don't get with, I can get with them. You want to try something with me? We could get with them. So anyway, I had found myself in this depression, whether and that's just, I think that's just the Chicago side. I don't care what sign you are, but I found myself in this depression, and because I didn't know how or what to do next. And my husband couldn't help me with this, because he's kind of like, oh my God, I don't know what you want to do, woman. Here I am in my 40s, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm like, I felt like, oh my God, I'm 45, was it 44, 45. I just turned 46, y'all, and I didn't know what to do. I'm like, I'm too old to change things. What's wrong with me? And my mommy was a Pisces, Kellyanne, and she this was her second year anniversary of transitioning. So my best friend. So yeah, her birthday is March 7th. My best friend. So I have a deep love for Pisces, no matter what. Because if they anything like my mommy, then they're beautiful people, y'all. So I found myself at 44, going on 45, just got my finishing school. Sweet. Now she wasn't always sweet. I ain't gonna even lie on that. She wasn't always sweet. Where do you think I get some of my saltiness from? So, she had a mouth on her too. So you have a mouth on you? That's where I got my mouth from too, y'all. So she wasn't always sweet. I ain't gonna even say that. She would come down here and tell me, listen, don't be lying on me. Don't be lying on me. But she I'm like, I used to look at her like, whoa. She used to say some stuff, y'all. But I'm serious. She had a mouth on her, and I'm shocked sometimes, and it's hard to shock me. Hey, Kathy, there's another one of my business partners who worked it on out so we could become a premier director team. Kathy, and I was just telling everybody that you will be a director, you and Amber, at least by the end of next month. Yay! Woo! Because I'm gonna bug the hell out of you. So anyway, what I found myself is, finished with law school, working on my license and things like that, and 44, and thinking to myself, after I passed the bar, I was just kind of like, okay, do I really want to work and smell paperwork and ink and look at computers and things like that again? I really didn't want to do that anymore. I didn't care what capacity it was. I was over it. Okay, I was over it. So I didn't know, again, depressed, didn't know what to do. I started watching my sponsor, the Crystal Nicole, about late fall, and I'm sorry, late summer, and I started watching her, buying jewelry from her. Okay, talk to you later, Amber. Buying jewelry from her, and I decided, after buying so much jewelry, I decided to go ahead. She said, why don't you just go ahead and become a consultant? That way, oh, see, you know what? See? Hey, Tony. Hey, Shanita. I am a independent paparazzi consultant. So I decided, I went to an interview at a law office. How you doing, beautiful? I went to an interview at a law office. I sat down, and I was talking to one of the, the partners, and I think I was just kind of like, I looked around at the fluorescent lights and things like that. I just had a quick sale, Shanita. It's on my page. I just had a quick one. So I was sitting there, and I was just kind of talking to him, and you gotta have a certain mask on, right? When you're a professional, you have to make sure, how they tell you, make your eye contact, do, all the rules of interviewing and things like that. Okay, darling. The rules. It was just a quick one, so if you looking for something in particular, let me know. So, you know how they tell you, you know, do this, do that, and, you know, the same old grind. And, you know, I was so used to doing that 1-2 step with the, you know, jobs and things like that. By this time, I was done. Do you hear me? I was sitting there, and in my gut, I was just kind of like, I just want to look at him and say, I don't give, you know, you telling me all this and that and talking about these rules. And I'm like, I just wanted to just really say to him, I really don't give a, you know, really, you know, have them kick me out the office. But I held on, I walked out and said, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to live under somebody else's rules. I don't want anybody to tell me what else to do. So I kind of stalled it. And again, at this time, I had become a consultant. Again, just shopping with the discount. And so I kept watching my sponsor, Crystal, and I thought to myself, well, maybe I should try it. I talked to my husband and we tried it. I had fun. It was on my own time. It was me. I didn't have to pretend with anybody. I didn't have to hard sell anything. I just showed items. People were like, yay, let me get that. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know, why not? Because that's how I did it. She showed something, I bought it. I didn't have to, I could paint, because you know, you work in an office, you have to dress a certain way. I didn't have to buy any stockings and wear any heels. I didn't have to keep my hair a certain cut, because I always wanted to cut my hair off, and I usually keep it cut off. But it was like I was looking at, you know, having to live a certain standard, and I didn't have to do that anymore by being a consultant. So I kept pushing that and kept saying, okay, let me do this. So about February of this year, I decided to go ahead and take it seriously. Started selling on a regular basis. And 5 months into it, I just decided, you know, my husband and I sat down and I said, this makes me happy. This got me out of the bed. This made me speak to people, because again, I had totally shut down by this time, trying to figure out my next move. But this got me out of the bed. This made me happy, and this made me feel like I had a purpose, if that makes sense. Like I was doing it for myself and my family. I wasn't working for someone else or working for somebody else's goals or trying to reach their goals and their numbers. It was mine. And that felt good. It felt good because it's challenging, because you have to be disciplined. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Oh, that's right. Talk to you later, darling. It's your responsibility, and that feels good because you are in control. And that's another thing I have to have. I have to have some sort of control, right? A lot of things we can't control in life, but this is something that, you know, my business end, I can control. I work as much as I want. I'm sorry, I've been picking at my eye again. It's been killing me all day. But I work as little or as much as I want. I jump on when I want, as long as I have internet service, my phone, my laptop, my iPad, my computer. I can work. I carry a bling bag. I work. People stop me. I wear the jewelry. I'm working. I make money. We make money all the time doing this. So I was just kind of like, wow, you know, and watching the other ladies' stories, even my sponsor in particular, you know, she did the same thing. She worked corporate America and she ended up retiring. So that's what I did. I was able to replace my income, the income that I was working at the current job working for, and I ended up replacing my income, which was really cool. And all it was is that I decided that I prayed and I asked God, if you show it to me, I hope that you also make it to where my mind is open enough to see it. Because see, we'll pray for things, but we are so, we have such linear thinking, we'll overlook it because we are looking for something in particular. But what God has planned for us, we don't know. So I ask not just, hey, show me a different way, but make sure that I'm able to see it. And it came in the form of Paparazzi, which is really surprising to me because, again, you couldn't have told me I would have been doing this a year ago. Now here I am in December. It'll be a year in Paparazzi. My business is growing. I'm growing a team. I love my teammates, and I'm still happy. I'm still here. I am almost a year down the road, and I'm looking for bigger and better things. So I tell you this because it's not only about selling and making the money, which is a great part as far as the making the money, right? But it's also about the family atmosphere that we have. You get to be with other men and women who cheer you on, who pray for you, who will talk to you. And it just doesn't have to be about $5 jewelry. I mean, I trust the women in my team enough to have that conversation with them, or we could call each other if you want to. And I tell them all the time, if you want to talk, call me. You know, we have, you can get in touch with me anytime, you know, because I understand life is still life. And as a sponsor, I want to make sure that if there's anything that I can do to help, that I could do it, you know, that I'll do it. And I feel like that gives me purpose, but it also helps me because I am having that connection with my team and things like that. We offer several kits or a few kits. I started off with just a $99 kit because, again, I was just looking for a discount. I wasn't looking to sell anything. Now with the $99 kit, it comes with 35 pieces of jewelry. You get a free website, which is updated Monday through Friday with new jewelry. So you don't have to carry around a catalog or anything like that. You know, like some companies, you have to carry a catalog. People shop from no. You have your website that's unique to you as a consultant, and you get to shop the pieces for $2.75. Now this is how you earn your money. You shop for $2.75. You sell the items for $5 retail. 45% commission is yours. I think do I have some mascara in my forehead for picking at my eye? Oh, goodness. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm sitting here and I think this eye, it's a whole story, but it has to do with my MS too. So I'm just kind of like, I'm not winking at y'all. I just can't see. But so you earn your money off of selling your items. There are several ways to sell. You don't have to just sell you don't have to do live shows on Facebook. You can set up vendor events. You know, those things that you see where you go to the schools and they have the little setups, things like that. You could carry around a bling bag where that you carry jewelry with you. And I'm telling you, if you wear it, people will stop you and shop with you. You can, of course, you have your free website. You could give people your links. You could go ahead and they could shop from you on your website. So there are different ways to make money with Paparazzi. And I think that it is a great opportunity for men or women who are just looking to do something different and earn extra money on top of that, because we can all use extra money, right? So we have the $2.99 kit, which has 125 pieces. Oh, goodness. Which has 125 pieces. Again, your free website. You get marketing materials like your bus and things like that. Not this particular one, but you get a bus where you can display your jewelry and things like that. And all the information about the company. Also, and that's with the $99 kit and with the $2.99 kit. And then you have your Big Daddy kit, which is a $499 kit. It has 200 pieces of jewelry. Same thing, your marketing materials, your free website, and it also gives you a ticket to our annual convention. Now, I missed the annual convention this year, which was in Vegas. I will not miss another one. But It's just where we get together, celebrate accomplishments, celebrate growth in a company. And this is still a young company, y'all. It's less than 10 years old. So there is potential for super growth, and you want to get in while it's young, while the things are going on, while it's hot, right? While it's building and things like that. And it's not flooded with the market. You won't say, well, everybody's selling that. You know what I mean? Because you are right now, we are unique, you know. And so you want to be a part of that. It's fun, and it gives you a more personal feel with interacting with the other consultants and things like that. So that's why I enjoy it. So that's where we would go. It was in Las Vegas. I don't know where the other one is going to be. The next year is going to be, but I don't care where it's going to be, because my team and I will be there. You decide that you want to go ahead and you want to become a part of my team. I did post my link up in the description portion of this live. I just again wanted to get on and talk about the opportunity. I know that it changes lives. It changes lives, and it changed mine. I mean, again, I came from a point of not knowing what to do, what my next step was going to be, to feeling like I have a purpose, feeling like I'm building a legacy for my children and things like that. Teaching them how to become business owners. It's building relationships with women and men of the like mind. And it's just been a tremendous journey so far. And I look forward to continuing with it and continuing growing with it and with my team. And I just wanted to, again, just pass on. I know that this was a blessing to me. And again, I just give you the invitation to if you decide to go ahead and become a part of the team. You just click on the link, and you can also inbox me if you have any other questions. But pretty much that's it. You click your link, you start. You get your access to your website right away. There are no hidden costs or anything like that. You don't have to pay any fees. You just pay for your kit. You're there. The only thing we ask you to do, Paparazzi asks you to do, is buy 25 pieces of jewelry a month. That way, because they are maintaining a free website and everything for you, that way they know you're active. Okay, so that's the only thing that they ask you to do, and which is really easy because you do get new pieces. We get new pieces of jewelry Monday through Friday. So I just wanted to come on and talk about the opportunity of becoming a paparazzi consultant, and that I am super, super excited about becoming a premier director. My team, Royalty of the Bling, I love those ladies to death. I love my team, that my sponsor team, the Divine Elite. I mean, it's just that we're doing great things, and I really love seeing people win, and we all do, and that's the beauty of it. You don't feel like, you know, someone's trying to pull you down. It's that we're all cheering each other on. And if you want to be a part of that, I definitely implore you to come on and start becoming, start doing a new thing. Start that change. You'll be surprised. Oh, good, Cynthia. Good. I was hoping you liked it. You know, that's an exclusive piece. You won't find only people who got the exclusive piece. It's not everybody got that one. It wasn't in a store, I should say that. Yeah, I just implore you to go ahead and start and change your life. And you, again, look at things with an open heart and open mind, and step out on faith. And I'm telling you, sky's the limit. Once you step out on faith and not live in that fear or not have that linear thinking, the floodgates open. Okay, so I shall talk to you later. I appreciate you guys joining me today to talk about the opportunity again. Click on my link if you're ready to go ahead and start. Also, if you want to, I mean, not if you want to, but follow the page, Bling Suited for a Queen, so that you can get in touch with us with our lives, shows. You could also shop with me 24 hours a day. There's a shop link there. And I have, again, if you have any questions, just make sure you inbox, okay? It was nice talking to you. I'm glad, Cynthia, I was tracking that information. But okay, I was already off topic for a while. So, all right, thank you guys. I'll talk to you later. Talk to you later, Kathy. Kathy, I haven't forget you. Love you too, Kellyanne. Kathy, I haven't forgotten you. I'm waiting for something. But I shall talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye-bye.